English with Miss Tia. In this video, we are going to learn about present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, or it is usually called present progressive tense. What comes in your mind if you hear the word continuous? Continue dalam bahasa Indonesia berarti lanjutkan. So, continuous berarti sesuatu yang sedang berlanjut atau sedang berlangsung. Istilah continuous dalam sebuah tense menandakan sebuah proses yang sedang terjadi atau sedang berlangsung. Ditandai dengan auxiliary verb ditambah dengan verb ing. Apa itu auxiliary? Kita akan melihatnya dalam slide berikutnya. Now, let us see the following dialogue.
Hey Mom, what are you doing?
I'm cooking right now. What are you doing?
I'm doing my homework now. I'm asking what my family members are doing at the moment. Mom, what is Dad doing?
Oh, he is fixing the water tap.
Can you see? All sentences in the dialogue use present continuous tense. When do we use present continuous? In the dialogue, you can hear the boy said, "Mom, what are you doing?" Anak tersebut menanyakan apa yang sedang ibunya lakukan. Then the mother answered, "I'm cooking right now." Sang ibu menyatakan bahwa dia sedang memasak. The two sentences show the actions that are happening at the moment of speaking. Present continuous tense digunakan untuk menyatakan sesuatu yang sedang berlangsung saat ini. For example, if I say, "What are we doing now?" We are learning English. We are learning present continuous tense. So, the first function of present continuous tense is to talk about actions that are happening at the moment of speaking. Untuk menyatakan kegiatan atau kejadian yang sedang terjadi saat ini. Now we will learn the pattern of positive sentences in present continuous tense. In the dialogue, we can see three examples of positive sentences. The mother say, "I am cooking right now." The boy say, "I am doing homework." And the mother said, "He is fixing the water tap." Can you see the similarities of the three sentences? As we can see, all of the three sentences start with subject, I and he, and it is followed by am or is, and actually it can also be followed with are. It continues with verb ing, cooking, doing, fixing, and it ends with objects, for example, homework, water tap, or it is followed by adverb, kata keterangan. Di sini contohnya, right now merupakan keterangan waktu. The word am or is or are, it is called as to be. This is auxiliary verb. There are some contractions in positive sentences. Contraction means penyingkatan. It shows informality, so we don't use it in a formal writing. The word I am becomes I'm. So if you say I am studying becomes I'm studying. You are become your. So the sentence you are making a cake becomes you're making a cake. They are become their. So the sentence they are playing kite becomes they're playing kite. We are become we're. We are learning English become we're learning English. He is become his. He is fixing the water tap becomes he's fixing the water tap. She is become she's. She is washing their hands become she's washing her hands. Now we move to the pattern of negative sentences in present continuous tense. In the positive sentence, you use this pattern: subject followed by to be followed by verb ing or usually followed by object or adverb. And to make it negative sentence, you just simply put not after to be. Jadi, untuk membuat kalimat negatif, cukup menambahkan kata not setelah to be. She is cooking right now. The negative sentence becomes, she is not cooking right now. I am doing homework. The negative sentence is, I am not doing homework. He is fixing the water tap. The negative sentence is, he is not fixing the water tap. There are also some contractions in negative sentence in present continuous tense. Remember, it shows informality, so don't use it in a formal writing. You are not become you aren't. You are not making a cake becomes you aren't making a cake. They are not become they aren't. They are not playing kite becomes they aren't playing kite. We are not become we aren't. We are not learning English become we aren't learning English. He is not become he isn't. He is not fixing the water tap become he isn't fixing the water tap. She is not become she isn't. She is not washing her hands becomes she isn't washing her hands. Mudah bukan? Tapi ada satu perkecualian. Kata I am not tidak bisa menjadi I amn't, tapi menjadi I'm not. I am not studying English becomes I'm not studying English. Now we move to the pattern of yes-no question. To make positive sentence, we still use this pattern. Subject, to be, verb in, followed by object or adverb sometimes. If you want to make a yes-no question, it is very simple. You just need to exchange the position of subject and to be. Kita tinggal menukar posisi subject dengan to be. So become to be, followed by subject, followed by verb in. Don't forget the question mark at the end of the sentence. For example, are they making a cake? If you want to say yes, so you say yes, they are. If it is negative answer, you say no, they aren't. Is he writing on the board? Yes, he is. Is he reading a book? No, he isn't. Is she smiling? Yes, she is. Is she talking now? No, she isn't. Now we move to the pattern of WH question. Seringkali kita bertanya menggunakan beberapa kata tanya. Ada beberapa kata tanya in English yang kita sebut sebagai WH word. What, where, when, why, who, and how. To make a yes-no question, you use this pattern. To be, subject, verb in, and question. If you want to make WH question, you just need to put the WH word in the beginning of the sentence. Jadi, untuk membuat kalimat tanya dengan menggunakan WH word, letakkan kata tanya di awal kalimat. Ingat ya, kata tanya selalu ada di depan. For example, in the dialogue we can hear, what are you doing? I am cooking. What is that doing? He is fixing the water tap. What are they singing? They are singing a pop song. Kata tanya selalu di depan, diikuti dengan to be, diikuti dengan subject, dan verb in. Next, who are singing? Siapa yang sedang menyanyi? Special for question word who, we don't use a subject of course. Jadi ketika kata tanya menggunakan who, menanyakan siapa, kita tidak menggunakan subject. Cukup menggunakan who, to be, dan verb in. Bisa juga ditambahkan objek atau adverb di belakangnya. So for example, we can say, who are singing? The answer can be, my friends are singing. We already talked about the first function of present continuous, to talk about activities happening right now. Now we move to the second function of present continuous tense. It is used to talk about actions that are happening around the time of speaking. Jadi, present continuous tense bisa juga dipakai untuk mengungkapkan kejadian atau kegiatan yang sedang terjadi sekitar waktu pembicaraan. For example, Arnold is taking 5 classes in this semester. Arnold mengambil 5 kelas semester ini. Kejadian ini terjadi sekitar waktu kita membicarakan hal tersebut. And the third function of present continuous tense is to talk about something that will or will not happen in the near future. Untuk menyatakan rencana yang akan terjadi atau tidak akan dilakukan pada waktu dekat. For example, she is spending her holiday in Bangkok next week. Dia akan menghabiskan liburannya di Bangkok minggu depan. Rencana liburannya di Bangkok minggu depan kemungkinan besar akan terjadi. The last, we are talking about time adverbs of present continuous tense. Ada beberapa kata keterangan yang menunjukkan waktu di mana kalimat tersebut akan menjadi present continuous tense. When you talk about the activities at the time of speaking, pada saat pembicaraan itu berlangsung atau sekarang atau saat ini, beberapa kata keterangan waktu yang dipakai adalah now, right now, at the moment, today, at present, etc. When we talk about activities around the time of speaking, ketika kita membicarakan kejadian atau kegiatan pada waktu sekitar waktu pembicaraan, beberapa keterangan waktu yang dipakai adalah this week, this month, this semester, this year. Now you can practice yourself about the use of present continuous tense. For your self-study, you can open the link that is written down here. This is the end of the learning video. If you have any questions, you can write in the comment. Thank you and see you on the next video.